And I got confused over there. Okay, hey everybody, we're here in Pacific Pipe in California, and the mask required here. And today we're going to reveal some speed climbing secrets, and we have a special guest, Josh Levin. So you're originally you're a speed climber, right?
Yes.
Yeah. What's your PR?
My PR in speed climbing is 6.56 seconds.
Ooh, that's pretty fast.
Thanks. The first ever time they had this featured speed wall was 2007. At the World Championships, which were held that year in Spain, I believe. And at that point in time, prior to that, all speed climbing competitions were held on a brand new, non-standardized wall every single time. So it wasn't only about how fast you could go up a standardized wall, it was about how quickly could you problem solve your way up a climb as well.
So there was a different climb?
Every single time. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
So while I do love the new standardized speed wall, I think I'm more a fan of the classic version of speed climbing, where you had a new challenge every single time, which is probably why over time I then gravitated towards like competitions like Ninja Warrior, which felt much more similar to the old version of speed climbing, because you had to actually problem solve your way up a different and new course every single time.
Oh, okay. Okay, so first thing that you mentioned when we came in the gym, that the holds are different.
These were the established ones from 2007 till 2011. This is an updated version, which actually, it's hard to see just from like the curvature of it, but when you place it on the wall and try and grab it with your hand, you can really see how far back you're able to grab with one hand compared to here. I can barely grab it with like this part of my finger on this one, and this one it's like fully on these two pads. So it's actually a much better hold to grab with. So this wall is the standard 15-meter route, and it's actually only this hold and 1 foothold oriented in different positions going all the way up. Route setter that came up with this climb, his name is Jackie Godoff. He's one of like the most famous route setters in the world. And he took these holds one afternoon, put them on the wall in this exact sequence, and he says, okay, cool, we'll call it a day. There is an incredible documentary based on this whole process and how speed climbing evolved over time. You can check out, we're gonna be able to link it in the description. We don't have access to auto ballet, we have to ballet. Yeah, like this, like Sean said. Usually in speed climbing, there is an auto belay. Right now it is locked currently for the climbing team. So we're using an outdated top rope belaying style. We are doing this just for training purposes today.
We're just not famous enough to get a key.
Yeah, we'll get there. 3 major methods in which people are able to change the beta. Maybe like 4 if you go from 2017. The really big one is figuring out how to skip holds effectively. First person to really do that was Reza Ali Porshena from Iran. Skipped the 4th hold out to left, going straight from the 3rd hold up to the 5th hold.
Yeah, Reza is cool.
Yeah, so that was like one of the biggest changes that happened in speed climbing. That was 2017, he debuted that move and was able to break the world record. From that point onwards, people were then able to figure out more ways of making that move even more efficient. So 2018, Tomoa Narasaki developed his own method doing the same move, skipping the foothold as well. That became known as the Tomoa skip. The other move was called the Reza skip. And then from that point onwards, there are other moves that have been developed over the past like year or so.
You're going for time, right?
Yeah, if I get under 10 on this wall, I'll be pretty psyched. That would have been an American record in 2010. This is really hard to do on the old holds. A lot of fun to like go back in time. But,
you ready?
Okay, before you go, you gotta do 1, 2, 3 things. One, take off the rear. Gotta lose some weight. There we go. Thank you. Second, take off your chalk pack.
I need a chalk.
Nah, dude. You gotta go.
Okay.
You gotta Velcro your shoes.
Okay.
Gotta be efficient here. As I would recommend, first time, just go up nice and slow, find where the holds are, find your feet, and then go to the top as, not as quickly as you can, but like as efficiently as you can.
I think it was under 10. At some point feels that I'm getting tied up in my hands and feet. Damn, what am I doing?
Yeah, I think honestly the first run is just literally trying to feel where the holds are, where the footholds are. After your second time, going up one more time, feeling out the hold positions again, you can then start dialing in, okay, these are the places I want to have my feet, this is the places where I want to skip a hold, these are the places where I want to make sure I'm grabbing the foothold as well.
You have to learn the sequence.
Today, if you get under 15 seconds, I will be very impressed.
Under 15?
Oh yeah, dude.
15? 1-5?
1-5. 1-5. You can do it.
Funny.
If you were able to go under 20, I think that's like, you could do that, like not too much problems. Under 15, I think would be a good stretch for today. I think Magnus did like 12 his first session.
Yeah, but I'm not Magnus.
Yeah, but you're a speed climber type person. You don't have to be the best climber in the world, you just have to be fast.
That's true. Okay, Mr. Sean.
See.
Can I use you as the guinea pig?
Sure.
Share with people how it looks like from the all the way above.
All right. This feels weird. Ooh, that's a good pocket. Yay! A minute 50 something. How am I going down so fast? It was a little nerve-wracking. I had no clue how to hold where to grab the holds.
Yeah, you have to know the sequence.
Yeah.
That's why it makes it like a little bit harder.
Yeah.
Of course, practice make it much better. I wish we had some platform over there to make filming a little bit easier, because from the bottom it doesn't look like very engaging. After this, I think we can get some couple cool moves.
So there's a Japanese climber whose name is Tomoa Narasaki. The climbing world has decided, because he made up this move, we're going to call it the Tomoa skip, because he skips not only this handhold over here, but the foothold as well.
Wait. Okay.
So instead of grabbing it like this, we're actually going to grab two hands in here, put our foot on the ball, and skip the foothold and the handhold itself. Really difficult to do, because these are the 2007 version of the holds. The only big difference, obviously, is like when you're trying to go fast,
Yeah.
accuracy matters a lot. And so when you have this much space to put both hands, like there's a reasonable amount of margin for error, which is why like people have slipped on the Tomoa move. Unfortunately, in the Olympic final, basically going for the gold medal, Tomoa Narasaki himself slipped on the Tomoa move.
Oh no!
Like,
And they are away clean. Narasaki has slipped! Gines Lopez has the lead!
because he slipped here, it literally cost him winning the gold medal. It was like the move that he pioneered, he invented, and it literally came back and like was not able to pull it off when it mattered the most.
It's supposed to be a fun video, now I'm sad.
But Tomoa is like one of the most impressive athletes in the world. Super duper nice guy. He will definitely come back stronger from that, and he definitely has more chances to do podium at future Olympic events as well. There. Ooh, that's the move. Put two hands here, and then put your right foot up here, kind of spear in the middle. Left foot up here, keep dyno up. Ooh. Okay.
It looks easier than it feels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Yes.
Oh, yes. Aw.
The move itself is hard enough with the jug version, but this one is like super hard. Yes, good, perfect. Oh, yes.
Yeah, that was good. I actually feel much better now that he didn't do it first try.
Yes, yes, yes.
Tomoa, no, it's nothing personal. The move is great. I think we need the open minds in every type of sport.
In the high jump, there's a move called the Fosbury flop that was invented by Dick Fosbury at some Olympics a while ago, that everyone before him did the high jump the exact same way. And he came around and he did the high jump backwards and was able to win the gold medal, break the world record. And since then, everyone else has copied the Fosbury flop in high jump. This is the equivalent of the Fosbury flop. We have the Tomoa skip.
Yeah, so things outside the box.
Yes! Yes! Oh! Yes! 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 Yes!
It feels so doable, but for some reason, I can't do it. We can't finish video on the failure. I think there's a failure overdose on this channel. We need some success when it comes to.
How can you succeed without failing? You can't.
So success basically it's failures that didn't happen.
Yes. Exactly. I love that.
It's gonna happen, and you're gonna be very proud of me.
Yeah, always proud of you.
You're not gonna be.
I'm proud of
You're
you.
not gonna be jealous, and it's not gonna change whether or not you get it next time because you don't operate like that. 100%, 100%, right?
$100 if you make it.
How many tries?
10.
10 tries?
Yeah.
Sure. Let's do it. I know he's poor and he's not gonna give me $100 if I get it, but I'm still gonna try anyway.
He knows that I don't have $100.
Wow.
Oh! Oh yeah.
I missed that because of your dancing. Wow.
Wow, you make it look so easy.
I want to try it. Oh! Come on, Sean. Come on.
Okay, you ready?
I want to try that orange one.
Yes!
Yay!
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, scam.
Easy $100. I think it's just something that's my personal thing. I just need to do like many more tries. If you try like 100 times, at least you have to be sure that these 100 times benefit you, not make it worse. Because you can learn very bad technical mistakes and then learn from the beginning.
I think what he said was really important to touch the next
Yes,
one.
actually, it
comfortable.
that's what I'm saying. When you have a coach or a person who actually understands what are you going through, it's easier to learn. It's faster.
2, 3, go. Yes! Perfect.
I kind of nailed first one. Okay, woo, I did it. What next? And then, like, oh, what next? It's already next dyno.
Yep.
And I'm like, oh, I made the second one. What next? And I got confused over there.
You're good, you're good.
Oh.
Dude, you did both dynos. Hell yeah. Sick.
Yeah, I take it.
Awesome.
I take it. Now I know beta. We can practice more. We actually can make a video like going like against each other. Nice.
Work, dude. That's awesome.
George, thank you so much.
No problem.
Show me your face. Just for a little clip. At least your smile. Thank you so much for your experience and sharing your knowledge. I appreciate it a lot. Mr. Brian,
As
thank you
always.
for belaying and challenging as always. Pushing hard.
And thank you, Touchstone, for actually building a speed wall. I'm so excited to actually have
Yay!
one. It's been awesome.
They actually raise the membership monthly, so
That's probably it. I see.
that's probably what we're paying for. So,
Now it's like
Yeah.
$35.
And I think the standardized speed route is a wonderful investment.
Mhm.
But I think one of the cool things that I would love to see in the future is to bring back classic speed climbing. Because that's what my passion really was in having not only a standardized speed wall, but also having a wall where you're trying to go as fast as you can on a different climb every single time.
thank you so much. I appreciate
Thanks,
it.
everyone.
And you too. And myself.
Oh, how'd you do that?